Hi there. Today we're going to talk about the last layer of community protection, layer number 5, which is transparency reports. This is a key one, very important, and something that's more of an anticipation actually. As you may know, the UK government put out an online harms white paper this year, and one of the major considerations is the possibility of transparency reports being mandated in the legislation coming up, which would require companies to publish that report showing what they did about online harms, how much they had of each type of online harms, and so forth. So lots of question marks there and how that's going to look like, we don't know yet. But the idea for us to have that as a layer of protection and also talk about it in the symposium was to be proactive. How can we get ahead of the curve, and how can we understand what's going to be helpful when that legislation happens, right? And we were surprised by a few findings in as we worked through this at the table. The first thing to consider is we realized and agreed as a group that the concept of transparency equals trust, right? It's key to build that trust. In addition to that, we also talked about what would be the ideal state of content moderation. Is there such a thing? Can we reach some consensus regarding that so we have a benchmark to start measuring things, right? That's really important. And also, what can we show right now or start showing and monitoring in our companies to measure change over time, right? Maybe that's more helpful than just posting numbers of abuse incidents. What are we doing that's actually changing the game for this, right? Is the amount of abuse decreasing over time? Is it increasing? What's being efficient? So showing percentage and change over time would be a productive path, we agreed. And the last point is we looked at an example of a platform that has been publishing transparency reports for the last 2 years, I believe, which is YouTube. And they have a very comprehensive one. If you want to take a look, I'm sure we can link that in the video, and you can take a look at what they have done. So very inspirational stuff. And now, in addition to those things I just discussed, I want to add something else. Our CEO, Chris Priebe, has been championing a few additional concepts of transparency reports, and a couple of the key things for him that we really believe here at Two Hat one is to make those reports digital. We really believe that's going to be the game changer, to make it available online so users can check those reports before they decide to enter a platform, before they join a platform. The other point is to understand exactly what is the effect that has, and we believe that that's going to be the game changer, because companies, we all work so hard to acquire users. So if we want to do right by them, when we are publishing those transparency reports, we're going to want to look our best, right? To show our best efforts as companies, showing that we walk the walk when it comes to online safety, when it comes to safeguarding users. So we want to look our best. We want to show all the great numbers and advancements that we have in this area. That said, we believe that this is the game changer. This is one of the pieces of the legislation that's going to really get things in a more productive and better direction for everyone.